I've seen other celebrities on Riot. Why not Brad Pitt? I know that Ben Affleck was on it at one point.
Interesting.
Right, so Ben Affleck, let's say, is that happier?
Yeah,
Ben
I
Affleck.
like Ben Affleck.
All right.
More reasonable.
Yeah, is that more reasonable to you?
More
All right, if
reasonable.
Ben Affleck, right, liked me, because in Riot they can say that he likes, right?
Yeah.
And if I saw a purple thing, because it turns purple, right? If they like you.
yeah.
And Ben likes you, right? I would love to live in a society where I can go, you know what, let's try. I'll just have dinner with him, right?
We do.
But I wouldn't do it.
Why not?
Why?
Because I'm not gay, dog.
Okay.
Yo, dog, I love pussy, dog.
You still wouldn't just do that just to meet Ben Affleck?
But wouldn't it? It would just be so valid.
I would.
to
What?
get to know that Ben would want to fuck you.
Yes.
Okay,
that's it.
like that's so much
That's what you
currency
want.
right
Bobby,
there
you
for
cannot
you.
say
Yeah.
no to that.
I don't know. But,
You fucked
okay,
this up. You fucked
Have
this
to
up,
go out
man.
with Ben. Bobby,
Okay,
go out with him.
I want to say something, okay?
Goodwill.
I want to say something as real as I can say it and as honest as I can. In today's society, no. But in an alternative universe, multiverse, yes.
Let me tell you something. If Ben Affleck left J-Lo for you, like I could die happy.
I would be instantly
Die
famous.
happy.
Would I be instantly famous? I'd be instantly famous.
The most
would
famous
be
guy in the world.
the most famous person that has ever been.
And he's like goo guying for you, and you're like, dude, I'm not gay, but he just keeps following you. Like the amount of power you would
God.
have in that situation, you're like, dude, I'm not gay.
So
You
hot.
guys would look so cute.
Oh
hand in
my
hand.
God.
With the height difference, it would
I'll be honest
adorable.
with you.
It would.
This is the only arrangement I would do.
He would be like protected.
No anal.
Like, okay.
No anal.
Only BJ.
I would blow him.
You would blow him.
69.
Would you?
And I would have to relapse.
Would you?
I would have to get drunk
Only
again.
situation.
I would relapse.
Be on drugs.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
you're not really cognizant for any of it.
No. I am. But I
barely
think that.
You would have to fall off the wagon again, and he would be too. Let's face it.
Yeah.
He's
He's
off.
off. Yeah.
He's off.
Like, you know that photo?
You wouldn't be penetrated. You would not want to be penetrated by him. Would you penetrate him?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, for
Right.
sure.
I could, you know that meme where he's standing outside a door and he's smoking and he looks miserable?
yes.
I can see myself next to him smoking again.
You want the
Miserable.
paparazzi photo.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
I
you
would
want.
just, he would be there and I'd just be like. Yeah. And that being a meme, I could handle that.
Oh, you
I
want
could just
that.
see you
Yeah.
Right.
tracing his awful tattoo with your fingers. Did you fall asleep at night?
Yeah.
In the moonlight.
Yeah. So I would do that, but only in that circumstance, I think. And only that guy.
Yeah.
There's like 30 guys I would do that with.
That's a huge number. I thought you were going to say there's three.
No, they have to be super famous.
30?
I like
Chris,
the honesty.
all the Chris's, Chris Pine,
Okay.
Hemsworth, all the Chris's. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All the Matts, Matt Dan, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's high level.
On that list, is there one where like would surprise us out of the 30 guys?
Maybe. What about The Rock?
No, there's no way.
How about older actor, maybe?
What?
He would be a spinner. For
Like
The
maybe
Rock.
if Sam Shepard was still alive, maybe him. Yeah, I mean, but then we'd be on a ranch and no one would. You know what I mean?
You need the publicity from this a little bit.
It would have, exactly. It would have to be involve fame.
Stadium.
Sure.
A-list,
Right.
A-list,
Stadium.
A+.
A-list, it would have to elevate me in some way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which sounds gross, right? But that's, I'm not really gay, I don't think.
Right.
I don't
I
think
know,
so.
yeah.
No, honestly, do you?
Just don't have a 30
No,
guy list.
I think that in like,
Have like a 3 guy list.
No, I mean,
I don't think you're gay and like you could have a relationship with a gay man
No.
or in a gay relationship, but I think you can have gay experiences.
no, but it's not even fame. No, okay, let me just say that. It's not even fame. Like if Steve Aoki, there's no way. You know what I mean? Any DJ, no
So
way.
there is a part of it that is about being attracted to the man. Like it wouldn't just be about fame.
Yeah, any
There would be
DJ.
something in it.
No, I think Steve Aoki is an attractive guy.
But it's
There's
not,
just something about him that there's no way.
It's the
Right.
DJ aspect.
What's the matter?
Right, Kalila? The
Why are you
DJ?
crying? Are you crying?
Is it the DJ aspect?
Okay.
Can I ask you something?
Go ahead. Sorry. I'm
Does
so
her
sorry.
being with a woman make you feel more safe than her being with a man?
That's a great question. Yes.
Wait, say that again.
Is Kalila being with a woman? Is you being with a woman in a relationship feel better to him and easier to handle than being with a man? And would you want to hear about it at all? I mean, probably
That
her with
would
a man. you
not
wouldn't wanna-
even. I would probably want to hear those stories.
If she gets a boyfriend though, and like it's live-in, and you guys have to still like, is she just gonna pretend like that doesn't exist to you?
No. Nikki, check it out, right?
Yeah, let me.
If he's a topographer,
You really love this topographer.
I just found out what it is. Okay, that's why I'm
Haven't
using
we
it.
already mapped everything?
Yeah.
This
He's
guy's
a
job's obsolete.
Yeah. He's a topographer, and he does the
Okay.
tundra somewhere upper
Okay.
Alaska,
Sure.
right? And you're living in a cabin somewhere. I don't give a fuck. That guy doesn't threaten me.
Right.
He's a topographer. You know what I mean? But if he's like,
Has it been hard to turn down any of the comedians that have slid in?
No. The reason I was laughing earlier is because like I don't tell him who,
Right.
and I don't think he would like it
Yeah.
because they're not topographers.
Right.
And
I know-
he wants me to be with a normie, and I think that's probably what I need,
Right.
and what I truly want.
that's what I need.
But you are attracted to not normies.
I'm attracted to chaos.
Yes.
And magnetized to really, really disturbing creatures.
Magnetic people, actually.
Right.
Like, you can't help it.
Shiny things.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things that could possibly hurt me real bad.
But see, you know what's interesting? I'm not attracted to that.
You were thinking about going on a girl with
No, that was
brutally stabbed your ex-boyfriend. What are you talking about? Of course you love chaos.
I don't like chaos. Stop.
Yeah, but those are like circumstances that are very like anomalies, right? That's like winning the lottery almost. Getting
What do you
fucking
want in a
stabber.
relationship? What's like the ideal kind of situation having come out of this one? Like what do you picture for yourself? Do you guys do like do you ever like what's it like vision board, manifest it, like think about what that looks like for you?
No, not yet. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I think I'm just putting back the pieces together now.
There's like okay. Can I say this?
Yeah.
There's I don't want her, but there's a porn star, or I don't. What?
Chaos.
No, not her.
Okay.
Did you just hear me?
I heard you.
Not the one
What
that
do you
I'm.
mean? Like the character she played in the porn? What,
Like,
what
so
could
you
you
mean
possibly be
another
talking
porn
about?
star?
Yeah. No, there's a porn star. I like her face.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
Starting with a face.
Yeah, her face. You're right. I like her body. I don't like her behaviors or her personality.
Fucking lots of people on camera all the time.
Yeah. And some guys are into that, right? But like but her face and her body, if that was in a Christian girl, right, or like a goody two shoes girl, I think that's the right.
oh, you want like a real like do-gooder.
I need polar opposite of me.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I need polar opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I need
it's
somebody
probably
that's like
what we both need.
That's
but
right.
It's probably maybe perhaps not what we're gonna.
why can't we dream?
I think that
I'm sad for like I feel the love between you two still of just in the pain.
don't touch me.
My bad.
I
hard.
think it's I think between us, it's like we truly could have stayed together forever. Like I always wonder, it's like when do people choose to divorce or end the relationship? Is it because it's like the friendship is there, everything is there. Maybe we're not like as romantically like
Today we got our nails done
we
together.
got our nails done together.
Yeah.
But
Good.
it's like there are people in our situation who would have just chosen to stay together forever.
I think about that all the time. When people say they're getting divorced or they're breaking up, I'm always like, congratulations, because you did the hard thing. It's easy to just stay in it, I think. It's
Yeah.
so scary.
Yeah.
Like it was the right thing to do, yet you're months out and you're still piecing together things.
Right.
That's signing up for that when you know that's on the back end of it. And if you're ever going to find someone, that's so scary to do. Most people listening right now have felt the way you both have felt in a relationship and are still in a relationship.
I also want to defend Kalila a little bit.
And sometimes it gets better.
Yeah, it does. I want to defend Kalila a little bit because you read things, comments, and from dudes online and this and that, and I just want to kind of defend our relationship. And I said this on Bad Friends a couple of weeks ago, but Andrew and I did, and Kalila is just a complex, beautiful creature that's so original. I've never met anyone like her, and she's so special, and I love her so pretty quickly, right? What I find mesmerizing about you is that when I found out that you got undateable,
Yes.
it was like almost as if it was like it was my 9/11. It was my 9. Yeah, it was my 9/11.
But what was 9/11 for you before that?
Shocking.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was another 9/11.
Yeah, it was another.
The
yeah.
real 9/11 was
real
his
was you
first
getting
9/11.
undateable.
You're the second 9/11.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So it was another.
It was
one.
the kind of feeling of like, what, the world isn't right.
Right. People are
It's
dying.
crazy. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then I did some investigating. Who did he blow?
What investigating? What?
Who'd
How
he
you got the
blow?
show?
Yeah.
Who did he blow?
Who did he blow?
Right. Did he blow Robert Greenblatt, the president of NBA? I don't know, right? But then I realized, right, that I did some investigating, and the first two things you auditioned for, you got almost, right? The first one, what was the first thing you auditioned for in terms of a show?
It was called The Assistants.
And did you get the show, or did you went test?
No,
for
I
it?
tested for it.
Right. So imagine going out for your first pilot, right? You probably, because you had not done anything before that, had to do a cattle call kind of a thing where you had to do a casting director. You didn't go straight to producers, right?
It was a casting director
And then they got called back
that day. It was a callback that day.
that day. Okay, so
Yeah.
you got called back that day, right?
Yeah.
And then you tested for it. You didn't get it. The second thing that you auditioned for was Undateable, and you got it.
I nailed it. Yeah.
I know you nailed it, but don't you? Does that? Hey,
That's
Gilbert,
like-
does that?
A very unlikely story. Where are you
That
from?
never-
Rick?
that
Did
never
you just
happens.
move here and
But
it happened?
I have a theory though why.
Why it happened
And
on him?
because we've talked about it. I've talked about it with a bunch of comics, right?
Cleveland.
What?
I just want to be respectful of every. I want to take my compliments, but while also acknowledging
What's
the
Cleveland?
Sorry, I interrupted.
What is Cleveland?
Where are you
That's where I
from?
was from.
Yeah, I interjected. I did a mild, a very sneaky interjection. I asked a question while you were giving him praises, and then he answered
I waited
while
for a
receiving
pause,
the
yeah.
praises.
All right.
That's how you book shows, by the way. You do your scene. Somebody in the back sneezes. You wait for a pause. Bless you. You go back to the scene.
You acknowledge everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
But what? And I've talked to Dalia and a bunch of people about it. You know how you got the show, and it's you. The consequences, or because when I go into a show and audition, right, I go, oh my god, this is not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's all the cards are stacked against me, right? This is 1 in a million. All those negative thoughts, right? But this kid has always been he doesn't have those kind of thoughts. He has an idea of what he wants, and he just does it. Like this podcast that you have. You're just that type of person. Like, you're relentless asking me. I mean, I could read our text messages.
Yeah, read it.
Yeah. Take.
I mean,
but don't read all of them. Read.
I'm going to read all of them.
No, don't read the private stuff.
There's no private
No,
There's no private in
just,
here.
you know, if you want to read the stuff, hey, congratulations moving to the neighborhood. Do you want to go to Mendocino Farms? Do you want to take a walk? I hope everything's okay.
That's my next question.
Yeah.
Why every time I go to Mendocino Farms, you're there?
Maybe I'm just, this is coffee and Bobby was saying nice stuff to me, but that you said that feels like such a compliment. I didn't even know you knew who I was.
I always see you there, and I always run.
May
by.
I start this?
So many.
May I start this?
Cleveland.
Yeah, start it.
Sorry, baby.
Cleveland.
May I start this?
I was addicted to the, you find certain things
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, that's where I go for 2 months.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
there was a few month section where I was there like four times a week. They even put my podcast on their fan of the day board, and it was
Hello.
so maybe you've seen
Cuckoo
that.
caca. Here. Hello.
Cleveland.
Okay. May I start this?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. That's not our text messages.
Let me see.
What is that?
Yes, it starts here.
Don't go that far.
I want to go far. We'll cut it out if it's too long.
Get the
Okay.
date. What's the date on?
Well, just go back to the last like few months.
Okay, this go. No, I don't want to.
Well, where are you
October-
going back for?
This is my podcast.
October what?
26th.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay.
You're not going to skip anything.
No, I'm not. I want to read it all the way through. Hello, Bobby. Can you help me shine? That's. Hello, Bobby. Can you help me shine?
I love this guy.
And I can help you shine.
Interesting proposal.
My response, I swear to God, who? Right? And now there's
Please screen
an
share that.
essay. There's an essay.
I
here.
want to read that. I want to hear that.
Me and you, shining, podcast, come over, have me over, give me advice. Let's write a sketch. Let's talk about life. Meet my new girlfriend. Make jokes about your penis and that get embarrassed because you feel like a hack.
Did I really write? Is
Yeah.
that real? Did I write that?
Yeah. Let me buy you
yeah.
Mendocino Farms.
It just. This is why I booked.
Sponsored by them?
because they give me free food.
No, I don't.
And then you go, the last thing you say is, talk to you in December. Right. The next one is, that was on October 26th. This is October 28th.
2 days later.
Yeah. And then this is your dad. You just now, I have not returned any of those, by the way.
course.
Right. Your next one is your dad giving you a text, and then you're telling me what your dad said.
Screenshot of
Right.
it. Yeah.
I am watching Bobby Lee to a lead guest role in Magnum PI. He's good.
Yeah, my dad talks to me about seeing you on there a
Yeah.
lot.
And then
Whenever
you
he
go,
sees
my
a friend of
dad.
mine.
No response from me.
You're right.
Here's another one from you. No
When?
response.
that's
November
like-
November 5th now.
Okay, so we're about a week and a half out.
Yeah. I'm going to record 8 mini holiday episodes to be released one at a time during 8 nights of Hanukkah.
The 8 Nights of Taiso. That's where you've seen some of these gifts. You
Fantastic.
could check.
I'm
those
going
out
to
at
decorate my
ricklaxman.com.
apartment full holiday style. I want them all be previous guests of my podcast. Would you be one of them? Come over for 20 minutes, in and out, thinking I'm going to record them this month so I can edit them over Thanksgiving holiday. And then no response from me.
Jeez.
November 21st, right? What? You just do a handshake, you know what I mean? Right? Here we go, December 8th. No response by me. Would you mind forwarding me who you get your merchandise from? Not the design, but the manufacturer printer? Nothing. December 18th.
I'm feeling really. I'm feeling really like. I think I don't know for sure what the feeling is. I think it's embarrassed.
I know, that's fine. We're going to talk about it.
I think I feel
we
embarrassed.
might cut through all this because it might be dead air, but
No.
I just need
it's
to
okay.
I just want to read through it.
I feel like you shouldn't be embarrassed.
No,
you should be embarrassed.
I'm
that he-
embarrassed.
No,
that
no,
he
I
left
feel
you hanging like that.
I'm embarrassed that I consciously made the decision to keep talking to you.
I know. But let me finish them. All right. Now here we go. December 18th. Hey, Bobby.
You also read it like.
I met
Like
your
it's
brother
sad.
yesterday, and he filled me in on how hard of a time y'all been having.
Sweet, very sweet.
Very nice.
I feel bad. I've
Sincere.
talked with you about pod stuff and didn't pick up on any of the obstacles you were having.
Good guy.
This is a very good angle.
Good guy.
That's what I liked about it. The shift
Angle?
in tone because you're trying different
Do
angles.
you think
right?
it's being crafted?
Congrats on your move to. Hope you're well. Oh, it's so sad. If you're up for getting food sometime,
Mendocino Farm.
no podcast stuff. I'd love to see you and kick it. Oh, I should have responded to that, but I didn't. January 7th.
Next year?
January 7th now. Yeah.
Okay.
That's this.
This is
get-
2020 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2020 now. Let's get lunch. You live so close to me. Right? Nothing.
Yeah.
January 15th. Literally nothing. No response.
Oh my God, it's just.
Yeah, it's just all him.
Yeah.
That's what I love about him. My girlfriend just texted me that your girlfriend is in her
Yeah, this is
yoga
when it
class
was.
right now. Oh, here we go. Should I ask my girlfriend to try and network with your girlfriend in an attempt to get all 4 of us to go to Mendocino?
Are you sponsored by them? What?
Nothing. No response. I feel so shitty. I feel bad. But I'm going to keep reading.
Yeah.
January 21st. And then why? Clap.
Why?
Not the clap, you know what I mean? What do you call it?
Oh, like
emoji?
Like when people,
Yeah.
why aren't you?
Yeah. Why not write me back? He does a clap.
Putting his
right?
foot down. You're putting your
Yeah.
foot
The
down.
motion there now.
So now, March 7th.
Yeah.
He
Which,
goes-
by the way, people who didn't pick up
Pre-lockdown.
on, this is a week before Pi Day.
So January 21st, now March 7th. Bobby, come take your shoes off again next week. Oh, I can't read what I just read here.
Okay.
I can't.
I don't know what it is, but
I'm
I'll
gonna
trust-
I'm gonna cut that out.
Is it something embarrassing for me or for you?
It's embarrassing. it's embarrassing for you.
What could it be?
I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
He has his.
Yeah, I'll tell you later after the podcast.
He
I'll tell you
has
what it is.
his.
He has the same. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. It's a conversation I don't want to have right now.
I respect that.
It's a conversation I don't want to have right now.
But you know what it is, and I don't, and I want to have that.
You want to cut it out then?
Yeah.
No.
I'll just say it now and then just cut
Okay,
it out.
yeah.
Ping this, all right?
Yeah.
Ping it right here.
I said, this is okay. I want to just say how rude I am.
Okay.
Oh, I know why you're not saying why you're not talking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'll just say it.
Well, no. I'll explain why you're not going to say it by just this way. It's something that is not embarrassing for either of us. I mean,
No, but
it just shouldn't be talked about.
Dear God, give me the phone.
I said
Oh, correct.
correct.
Yeah. But if you want to know more, head on over to rickglassman.com
Yeah.
for the answers.
Let me finish this, okay? So
Good call, good call, good call.
March 8th. Want to get coffee? You live so close, and I have 2 friends. Thinking about going to the farmer's market. March 8th. You just sent me a photo of Mendocino Farms. Oh, my God. Hey, Bobby. How have you AJK been? What does that mean?
What?
How AJK?
Translation, Rick?
Asian Jewish kind?
You guys isolating? It's scary out there. Are you guys still recording? Checking
How
in
have
about
you,
323
AJK
date.
been?
I'm scheduled with Tiger
How about
Belly.
the U and K been? How
Curious
have you
about the
and K
logistic.
been?
It just keeps going and going and
Hey,
going.
listen, Rick.
You sent me photos of us. You sent photos of us together.
Very sweet.
So I want to apologize real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So by reading that, no, honestly, put your phone down. By reading all that,
Maybe a little less aggressive on your apologies. Go ahead.
I think that's the reason why I don't respond to you.
I see.
It's that attitude. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm dealing with?
Interesting. Has it always been like this with you two?
So Bobby doesn't respond to people. Is that fair, or is it just me?
No, it's
I don't take it
everyone. It's across
personally.
the board.
Yeah, I don't take it
The only
personally.
person that he responds to is Paul Banks.
Shout out to Paul Banks, by the way. We'll put his Instagram handle up here.
He needs.
So Bobby once told me at the Comedy Store, I'd like to give Bobby a compliment now. Nobody thinks Bobby's funny. I don't mean you're not interesting. Nobody finds you particularly funny. And you and I had a conversation.
Wait, what?
No, I was joking. You're very funny. You're one of the funniest.
No, let's be sincere.
Yeah.
If we're gonna fucking do this,
Yeah, you're right.
We're gonna fucking
You're right.
do this.
It's hard to navigate.
fucking
It's
bring
hard
it.
to you have to appreciate. It's hard to navigate. I'm literally looking at you through a glass.
I understand that, but
We're performing while also
not
I don't know who
performing.
you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I've known you for over a decade, Bobby.
Yeah.
I still haven't met you.
Wow.
wow.
And now that
we're
doesn't
at
mean I don't love to play with you. My language is play. But a lot of times people don't know when you're joking, when you're serious. To me, it's all the same. So you and I sit in that pocket well, but then every now and then when I make a joke that you think it's not good timing, I think, no, you're right. But also, I don't know. I'm scared, Bobby. I want to do well with you, with the audience, while also connecting, because it's not like we could ever go to fucking lunch, because anytime I ask you, you ignore me.
Yo, that's not your money. I was like, what? He's like, pay it back. Give it to the fuck. You don't need 3,000. Come on, tip everyone out. Go around, tip everyone out.
Yeah.
And you just walk through and just peel off hundos on everyone because Joe did it. Joe's a fucking generous dude. Joe's a generous dude, and he started this path that we're all on.
May I say something?
Please.
I've been in trouble a couple of times in you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't talk to Joe that often, but every time I've been in trouble, he's the first one to reach out. He's the first one to go, what can I do? This is what you need to do, this and that, you know what I mean? And I just, without those calls, I would probably have freaked out. But he's just like been my rock. And also, me and Andrew Santino did a Christmas show in the main room. We did 2 sold out shows. Every single dime was to the door staff. And we do that because Rogan started that kind of shit.
Rogan just was like, you don't need that money, or I don't know. He's been a very selfless dude, and I've only surrounded myself with some pretty badass comics. I mean, I really only fuck with like the best comics in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so I kind of always try to learn from other people and hope that I'm keeping up, And that's what's so cool. And I gotta celebrate.
We
Like,
should all be in one agency.
let's-
That would solve everything.
Well, here's the deal.
Everyone.
Wait, by the way, agents are shaking their boots right now. Here's what you do. We all just sign with one promoter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck, dog. What does that even mean?
What was that?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right now, my agent's shaking in their boots because
I
I know the deal I have.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
here's the problem when you do things. Here, I will say this candidly. I forgot what we were talking
I
about.
don't know. Just
Yeah. This has been a great. This is an interesting podcast.
This is-
Interesting. Yes,
Very, very
It's gonna
interesting.
be Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein. Well, Frankenstein.
I will tell you if this is edited correctly.
Yeah.
If we do this right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll it'll be a big podcast.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
I'll shoot it.
Because there's so much. The moment I've had in this, I've never had podcasting. I had it one time, and it was when Ari drugged me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was the realest moment I've ever had, where all of a sudden everything washes over you as truth, and then they'll clip that out. They'll clip that out, and they'll make it a meme of like when you find out your chick's cheating on you, and then you'll see it in my face. It was real.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we listen, man, the game's changing so fucking much.
I know.
You know, when I never looked at, I was never a darling in the industry.
Okay, good.
And so adversely, I had to come up with other ways to pay the bills.
Right.
Like I had to create my own career. It's not sexy. No one's like proud of it. Everyone just thinks you're thirsty and hungry and like it's not like sexy. I wish I could have the career that like I don't know the right name to say, but like it looks like they don't care. Tom looks like he doesn't care.
Tom who?
Segura.
No.
He looks like he doesn't care. Like
He does care.
Well, I know he does.
Yeah,
we know he does.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you look from the outside, if you look at me and Tom next to each other,
chill.
Tom's like, whatever, I don't care. And then me, I go like, like I'm always like, come on, man, hey, let's have an idea, let's do that. But that's just the way I operate because, and I say this because I can say whatever I want about Tom because he's my best friend. But like Tom got industry acceptance way earlier than me. He got on Netflix. He got a special popped. He started doing theaters, and I still had to hustle. By the way, I'm also like 5-7 years older than Tom, so like I still was hustling. So like I look at things very differently, and I'll take chances that other comedians won't take. Like, perfect example, Fully Loaded. I wanted to do Fully Loaded only because I never got to do the CAA one. CAA had Oddball, and
right.
and so I'll tell you a story I've told it before, but it's really important on why I started Fully Loaded. Is I got an offer from CAA to do Fully Loaded, or Live Nation, I think. Live Nation and CAA did it together. My offer was Oddball. And the offer was $2,000 a week. I had to pay for flights and hotel.
Oh my God! You got to be fucking kidding me.
I jumped through a hoop to get it because I needed it. I wanted it. It was very important. Other people were making a lot more money, and and then one day they called and they said, "Yeah, we don't want you anymore," and they just fired me.
You didn't do any. You didn't do any.
I didn't do any. I didn't. I canceled my whole fall.
Oh my God!
I canceled my whole fall so that I could do like 12 of them or like 12 days.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do any of them. And then Tom called me and he said, "Hey, what's happening? What happened with you? Are you not going to be doing any Oddball?" And I said, "No, they fucking canceled me." And he was like, "Fuck." He's like, "That's got to suck." And I was like, "I mean, it does suck, but I mean, I'm just going to be home." Yeah. I was like, "I know, but all the money." And I went, "Well, it's really only like, wasn't that much money. It was only $2,000 a week." And he was like, $2,000 a week?
I know.
And I go, "Why? What did you get paid?" And he froze and he was like, I don't want to tell you.
Because I did it with Tom.
Yeah.
And when you say $2,000 a week, I'm like, what the fuck?
I was getting
insane.
I was getting totally fucked. But now I got to be fair. I wasn't a name. I wasn't as big as it was like you, Fluffy, Tom, Sebastian, Dane.
Yeah.
It's all these big names.
Yeah.
And Tom said to me, "I don't want to tell you what I'm making because I'm afraid it'll affect our relationship, our friendship." And I had to sit and figure out if I could be cool with this information. And I was like, okay. And in my head, I thought, I don't know what he's making, but it's got to be like $10,000 a week or something. And I said, "Okay, I'm cool. What is it?" I said, "I promise I'm not going to have a reaction. It's cool." And he goes, "I was making $20,000 a show." And I went, and I realized where I was in the business.
Yeah.
And I realized that I would probably never get to do an Oddball, that I would never get there. And but I was cool with it. But it's really cool to understand where you stand in the pecking order of things, where you stand and go, all right, so that's real right now. That's very real. And so I said, okay, cool. And I decided at that moment I was going to take control of my career, and I got fired from Travel Channel that week. A lot of stuff happened. But I said, I'm going to take control of my career, and I'm going to make things happen for me. I don't care how it looks to other people. I'm going to make things happen. It's not happening. It's just like the same guy that's driving his truck and building fucking walls every day that decides one day, I don't want to build walls anymore, man. I want to be the contractor. I want to be doing fucking heating and air. I want to be doing something bigger. I want to do fucking sliding glass doors. Like, it's no different than deciding you want to take a step up and and go, I'll fucking do it. And I started doing it. And obviously, I mean, everyone's followed my career. I sold some tickets. I had a Netflix. I got a Netflix special, which I would argue I only got because there's a fucking badass dude in Canada that worked border control that stopped Robbie Praw. Said, "What are you doing here?" Robbie Praw said, "Doing a special for Netflix." And he goes, "You doing one with the machine?" And Robbie Praw goes, "No." And the guy closes his passport and goes, "Well, you're not getting into this country until you do one with the machine." Robbie
I
Praw's
need
like,
one of those guys for
yeah,
him.
no shit. It's just luck. It's just fucking
Like
luck.
the Korea Border Patrol or something. Yeah.
It's just luck.
I know. My point though is that, but here's,
And
with all that said though,
but that's
I know.
why I started Fully Loaded.
But with all that said though, okay, listen to me, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I ever get into New Faces of Montreal? I showcased
I never did.
1,000
I
times.
never
I
did. I never did.
4 years ago was the first time I wasn't even invited to really Montreal.
Hey, me too.
I know, but can I say something? At the end of the people they choose, they never make it.
Some do.
Some of them do.
Some do.
But
Mitch Hedberg had a.
I know, but I understand that. But still, if you look at what they bring, 16 new faces to Montreal every year,
I mean, yeah,
and only maybe one. Right. My point though is that we. I know, but my point is that still we were able to survive, and we're survivors.
Listen to this. Listen to that. Like I keep thinking,
who's a survivor? Let me ask you something. You just say me.
Oh,
Let me say it again.
Hang on.
Who's a survivor?
Hang on. Let me say this. Because I can't say it like you. I didn't grow up. Because I look at.
Wait, I grew up.
No, but I grew up with privilege. Like I grew up with like.
Me too. I had a country club.
I know, but you had a Korean dad who beat you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't have that. Like I look at like Donnell, he didn't grow up with privilege. You know, like maybe like I don't know. I just look at it like I grew up like a regular fucking household. Like I played baseball. My dad went to my games. My mom was there. My parents were married. Like I went to a private high school. Like I got a car when I was 16. Like and my parents paid for college. I was there for 7 years. Like I don't feel like I'm a survivor like Oprah. like I saw The Color Purple. I'm not a survivor. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
No, but I would have to argue though. But I have to argue though that the pains of early stand-up.
Yes.
Is so harsh.
They define you.
It's so harsh to anybody, even if you grew up in an Ivy League nice house or you grew up in an urban environment that was rough or whatever. Still, the business treats everyone the same.
Yeah.
And it's fucking harsh, difficult.
This business, and some people get a smoother path in this.
You're right, they do.
And by the way, I got to be dead honest with you. I look up to them. Those guys that like feel comfortable in the room at 32, and they're like Amy Schumer. Look, Amy Schumer. I was telling someone in the car today. We were driving, and I go, Amy Schumer is. And I know this isn't like a popular thing, because I know she polarizes people with her politics, but she has always been funny as fuck. She's funny in the room, and she's been confident as fuck her whole life. She's the kind of person that would get offered a road gig to feature from like a tell, and would turn it down to a tell and be like, nah, I'll take $3,000 a week, and he'd be like,
wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And you'd be like, how the fuck did you do that? She has been like that her whole life. There are people that are born like that, and then there's people like me and you, who are like just happy to be there and feel like they're always getting fucked over. And the thing in their head is like people are talking shit about me, and then I'm gonna be honest with you, they are.
I know
they fucking are. This is going to be the greatest podcast I've ever done.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to this podcast in therapy with my therapist.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
They are.
But to go back is like I'm at a pace where I go. I'm not gonna wait for shit ever again. Like I won't wait for anything. And if I bruise some Hollywood egos, not fans. We're not talking about fans. But if I bruise Hollywood egos along the way, where I go like, yeah, I'm going to do my own festival. And I'm going to get 7 tour buses, a couple private jets. I'm going to get 26 comics. I'm going to take them on the road. I'm going to pay everyone handsomely. And I'm not going to make any money. Well, I'm not doing it for the cash grab. There's no cash grab in this. For me, it's about the fucking party, the hang that I wanted to have at Oddball. Yeah. Because I wanted to be with you guys. I wanted to.
Man,
I wanted to.
That's what you're doing.
That's all, Bobby, it's the only reason I'm doing it. It's not profitable. Text it. You know how much I offered you.
What are you getting angry for?
I offered everyone fucking tons of money. Like, it's not profitable. For me, it's about 5 weeks in the summer where I get to hang out with my friends and party. That's it. We will make money. I'm sure we'll make money, but not like if I just went on tour.
Yeah.
Are you dipping?
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is the greatest podcast I've ever been a part of.
Why?
What?
How long have you been dipping?
A while.
Do you dip?
I dip.
You do?
What do you dip?
You
Let me
dip,
see.
You dip. You dip.
Is that Copenhagen?
Yeah, and then I have some pouches.
Oh my God.
I have no pouch. Well, no pouches in here. Why? What's up?
Here's what I want.
We're the same.
If I get into a bad spot, right, like with like drugs and alcohol, and I'm in a room, no furniture, drapes are open, they're blowing in, and I'm not answering the phone. No one can get me. Send in Bobby. Send in Bobby with all your goodies,
I have so many.
and go and just let me know that you can work me into society.
Yeah.
Because you are
Goody.
treat central.
I do it.
You are reward central.
Goody.
You fucking
Goody. That's my new podcast. If I ever want, goody.
Goody.
Yeah.
that.
I love it.
Let me see it.
Which one? You see?
Old school.
Long cut though. I don't like the little when it's
Oh, I
scrounged up.
love this. That's the one I like.
Yeah.
Did
America.
you start dipping when you played baseball?
What?
Did you start
Yeah.
dipping?
I can't hear you right now. I'm in a fucking place.
Yeah.
When did you start
Can I
dipping?
tell you? Can I tell
When
you
I
what
quit
I do?
smoking.
Can I show you what I do?
Oh, I have some more here too.
What's
oh my
that?
God.
Straight.
They're all
A lot of
different.
stuff.
This I am
Yeah.
so addicted. Like, so I got to be dead honest with you.
Yeah. What would you?
He's in his place.
Can I have it back? I mean, I feel like
He's stealing it.
Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it.
yeah.
Can I tell you? I can't put it in my lip. I swear I never put it in my lip again. I swear I'd never put it in my lip again. But if I just put my tongue in it
Do it.
and taste it,
Taste it. Oh my God, I love it, dude. Dude, I'm gonna come, dude. Fuck, that was sexy. It's great, huh? I know.
Can't tell.
I know, dude.
Is that bad? I can't tell. Oh, he's not supposed to.
it's so fucking good.
It's so good.
It's
So you guys don't know what we're talking about.
it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good. It's so
It's
good.
so good, dude. The flavor, the intensity. You get a little bit of buzz. It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start dipping again. Then.
No, don't. So what do you want to plug? Because we've gone forever here, but what do you want to plug? Anything? Tour coming out. You're going tomorrow, right?
I leave tomorrow for Fully Loaded.
Yeah, I'm
there.
leaving tomorrow too for me and Andrew. Where are you guys going?
Forest Hills, Moosic, PA. Yeah, pull up the dates. That would be great. Thank you. Forest Hills, CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore, Moosic, PA, then New Hampshire.
Dude,
then,
we're in Baltimore this week too.
no.
Yeah.
Wait, come in and do radio with me.
I should text you, go, what town are you in? Because we're in Baltimore this week.
Yeah. Then we go Traverse City, Fort Wayne, keep scrolling, St. Louis, Lincoln, Huntsville, New Orleans, Memphis. That's Mark Norman's on those. Salt Lake City, Oklahoma City, Las Vegas, Boise, Idaho, and we're closing out of the Gorge. We've sold out the Gorge, everybody. I think we're opening up seats because I think it's 70,000.
Woo!
But we've sold out the Gorge. It's not 70,000. I think we're like 15. But it's going to be huge. It's going to be beautiful. It's all outdoors. It's all fun. And I got to be honest with you, Bobby. I will always give you offers, brother. I love you to death.
I'm going to say something right now, dude. I'm going to say something to you. I'm going to say something crazy in front of you right now.
Right.
I'll do a guest spot in the Vegas one, July 12th. You don't have
Bobby.
to pay me.
Bobby.
You give me a guest
He's
spot?
100% in right now, just so you know.
Yeah. You want to get
Right now. he is.
You don't have to pay me. I'll fly my way out. I just want to do a guest spot.
Bobby, I would love to have you as a guest spot.
But if I fly over there and I can't get in and all that stuff, that'll be war.
I got you.
That'll be a war that you can't
Hey,
handle.
listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You know,
You heard it here first, right?
you know that I'm your friend, ride or die.
Okay.
I am your friend. We
Yeah.
have a lot of similarities. We have a lot of the entertainment or dialogue.
Yeah.
We have a lot of our same. We're identical people. We're very sensitive, and I'm always there for you. I would love to have you in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And if need be, I can fly you out. I can
No.
put you up. I can take care of all.
I'm gonna go because I want to go to Vegas. I like gambling.
Well, Bobby, I will take care of you.
I'm going good, better at blackjack. You'll see.
Can we?
You'll see.
Yeah. I've been playing. I've been playing on the road.
I don't believe
It's great.
it, but
I'm killing
okay.
it. I beat everyone on the board.
And maybe we'll go Rolex shopping.
Rolex.
I've never had a watch.
He doesn't.
Who's never
Who
owned a
else
watch.
is on? Can I see who else is on
July 12th.
on Vegas? It's at the team.
Santino.
Oh, wow. Stabby,
Whoa.
Lewis Black, Big J. Okerson, Ralph Barbosa, Maddie Smith, Cypher Sounds, Carter Cruz. That's
Yeah, I gotta do that
so,
one.
Come out.
I gotta do that one.
We'll go Rolex shopping.
Okay.
We'll go play some Top Golf.
How are they gonna be in town for a couple days or no?
We're just Bobby. Here's the interesting thing: we get in Monday. We're there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think we leave Thursday to go. So we're there for me and my team is there for the week.
Okay.
And I think Santino and Lewis Black and I are going to try to go play golf.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, but gambling, Bobby, I'm in.
I'm gonna go. Anyway,
That sounds like a commitment,
I
right?
think it's a commitment.
Hey, wait. Let's do this. Like if you imagine if someone said, "You say I love you to me," okay?
I love you.
I love you.
I will give Bert Kreischer a round of applause. That was great. A bullshit.
That he isn't the only comic who's asked, by the way.
Who?
Just say.
Listen, comics, listen to me right now.
I-
Off. That's not cool, man.
It's not.
Yeah.
I don't.
You get a
respond.
sailor.
So you're good at like saying no comics. No one that Bobby
Zero.
would
I would not
No more
even
comics.
remotely in his circle. I'm not interested in
because of
anybody.
him, or just because dating a comic is not what you want to do again.
It's something I never even want to come close to doing, like in
Why?
any lifetime.
Why?
Good job, Bobby.
I love this.
I
know.
I'm very like.
You know?
Yeah, of course I know why, but I want to hear it from you as well.
I think it's absolutely traumatizing. I think it is one. If it's not for the faint of heart, and you will get dragged through the mud.
No. Because now the women that are
By the fans?
I'm being matched
By
with right
him?
now are listening to
By-
this.
By every
This is not good.
all angles,
Yeah.
all angles.
No, not me though.
You're a different guy.
I'm a good guy.
But it's the kind of like
Fuck you guys. Yeah. Go ahead.
I deemed Bobby safe a long time ago. Like
Thank you.
only because like the payoff of just
good
him
payoff.
being like a really like you are so fucking cute and funny.
I'm the
It's hard to
cutest.
resist.
Thank you.
But never again.
Okay.
Never.
All right.
Why? What's like the breaking point? What's the thing that you could tell girls that are like, I'm going to date a comic? Like what?
You
what are they?
are-
What do you mean drag through them? Like what is it? That's
Fuck you, Nikki. I don't know what the
worst
fuck
part?
you're doing right now.
I think you're the exception, Bobby.
Are you being real?
I'm
really
being
do believe
real.
that.
Okay, thank you.
I think there are exceptions to this. Clearly,
Give
there
me
are a lot
another
of-
exception. Give me another exception.
Sebastian.
Absolutely,
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yes.
Louis. I'm just kidding.
Good job. Yeah.
Tom Segura.
Exception.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Exception. Santino.
Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Bert. Yes, Bert.
Yeah.
Bert.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Now
they're
that-
not easy to be.
They're not
married to,
easy.
but they're good men who are not going to drag.
Right.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I would date maybe like a female comic.
Yeah.
I would. Because all
different.
the women I've met in comedy have been solid bitches. Everyone.
Why is it different?
I don't
It's
know. You
not.
guys are just so switched on and grounded. It's so different.
It's not different.
I think, Bobby, I do think it's different. You don't think that we're different? I mean, I like hearing this that you see us exactly the same.
I mean,
I just
I'll be
don't
honest
think
with
we're
you.
motivated.
Dating Whitney Cummings seems like a nightmare.
Well, she's a dude.
Okay, okay, good.
Whitney's like a dude.
Yeah.
But she is grounded.
No, she's grounded and she's a nice lady, and I love her, and
Yeah.
but I just would never be able to do it.
I couldn't date myself. I mean, I don't know that I could date a female comic, but I do think there's something different about them than male comics.
The person you're dating is a normal person.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think that's what
That's
I'm
what I
searching
want. A
for,
topographer.
normie.
A topographer.
I want a normie.
Because you're not a normie now. You've
I'm
been
not a
pulled
normie
into
anymore.
it. You've been
Right.
dragged into it. And
Right.
now you're.
I would love someone who works in like a utility company, maybe like a longshoreman, somebody.
Yeah,
who
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you like that. Now it makes me
So
not
he's
want to.
off on
No, I want that.
shore.
Or maybe like a writer. That's maybe as close to this industry.
But not
as-
not scripts and stuff, like a
But not
novelist.
No, like a maybe I would. What do you mean?
Like the showrunner of
Do you-
Severance.
maybe just someone that doesn't want the spotlight.
Right.
that doesn't want all eyes on them, that doesn't crave strangers' attention and approval.
I don't-
That is what I.
No.
That's
No,
what
no,
I
no, no.
warn women about.
No.
And for female comics too.
I don't
We
crave
are-
that. You crave that.
Yes, you crave it.
No, I don't crave it. You crave it?
Anymore?
What?
Anymore?
I've never craved it.
Yum,
Why are you
yum.
a comic?
I'm a comic because I love expressing myself.
Okay.
Right?
Well, write a movie then. Be a writer.
Okay.
Paint something.
Okay.
You're an actor, so that actually does fit into it. So
Okay. So
but comic, you need immediate approval.
okay, can I just say? I'll tell you why. Okay.
No, tell me. I would
I'm
love
going
to
to tell you
believe
right
that
now.
I'm not like this.
I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. So there are some, like myself, that felt invisible. When I walked into a bar, right, in my early 20s before I did stand up, no one would look at me, right? No one would start conversations with me. I just literally felt like I didn't exist, right? And I had things to say, and there was parts of my personality that I thought, were interesting, or whatnot, right? And I tried stand up as a dare almost, and it made me feel better about myself, and it made me feel like I was alive and a part of the world.
Yeah.
No?
Approval.
Is that what it is?
Approval.
It
Yeah,
is?
I mean, I feel the
All
same way. I
right.
felt the same way, like growing up, invisible. No one saw me. Everyone else got attention, craving, desperately wanting to be loved. We weren't loved enough as kids, whether our parents gave us love or not. We did not. They didn't speak our love language, because sometimes my parents get mad. They're like, "You always say we didn't love you enough." And I'm like, "You didn't give me what I needed more than what you gave," and so we want it from strangers now, and we get it right away. Like every time we speak, there's a laugh and we're like, validation. It feels so good and it becomes addictive. Otherwise, I don't think we would do it.
I did something gross last week.
What?
Now that you said that. So I opened for Tom Segura in Canada.
Yeah.
And the reason why I did, because he does like these 15,000 seat venues, right? And I did good, you know what I mean? And after the show, he didn't want to go out and see anybody, but I went, we did one stadium and I went to the side, right? Well, people were like, and I went there specifically because I knew that I was going to get some attention.
Yeah.
And I took photos with a gigantic
That feels
group
good.
I know, but it felt gross to me. Like, why do I need this?
If you were the fact that you just admitted it is not gross. But if you were to deny it and be like, no, I was just hanging out there. I just happened to be checking my phone and stopped on that corner.
All right,
You're
okay.
admitting it. that
I
you
am
wanted
admitting it. There
I
is
don't
a
like when people pretend that they don't like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, to an extent. I think that the healthier I become and the more I like myself, the more I don't crave it. But I can like myself 1 week a lot. I mean, I was meditating on the way here to have better self-esteem. It's every day. It's a battle.
Okay, so let's go to this
Let's
now.
go, yes.
Look at the hinge.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I matched with this girl. It's very attractive. And I don't want to give away anything, but there was a photo in there that I could go, oh, I can Google that.
Got
Okay.
it. Like
She's-
Google something in it or reverse
there
it?
was something about
the photo prompted him to be like, "Oh, this is a Googleable
Got it.
person."
Googleable person,
I
right? Specific.
Yeah.
Right? And I can't get right. So I Googled her, right? And a bunch of articles came out about this person. Most of them was about her stabbing somebody,
Oh my god.
right? A bunch of times.
Her ex-boyfriend.
Her ex-boyfriend, right?
What the fuck?
And
Was it a mugshot that was the Googleable thing?
no, there were literally articles written about it,
Jesus Christ.
right?
High profile.
And
Was
I
it-
got
did she have
erect.
reason?
I got erect. I literally my dick went boing, right, and it, juices squirt out of the tip. You know what I mean? I was just like,
Are you
what's
serious?
Yeah,
It really did.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what is going on here? Like my dick started pulsating,
Because the-
communicating.
The
He was like,
fear?
I
you're in danger?
I don't know what it was. It was just like, I gotta go out with this girl, And what do you think? Do you think I should go on a date with
Absolutely. We need to talk about this. And she's free, so she's probably
her? Right. But there's two articles.
Should
though.
she go out with you? As a comedian, that's the red flag. Here. Why didn't you go to the details? You just got hard and then you jerked off and you forgot about it.
Forgot about the detail of the 3-inch stabbing.
He just read brutal stabbing.
Because I always thought that I could survive a stabbing. Yep. And guys are so, for us, it's like pussy stabbing. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like equal. You know what I mean? It's a good, fair exchange. It seems like a fair exchange.
stabbed, so-
Yeah.
Stab,
There's two
stab.
stabbings going on at the same time. Yeah.
I actually think your skin is like rhino hide. It might
Well, that's
gives
rude,
that
but okay.
resistance. No, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like because you don't have pores and it's very, very
Yeah. I'm gonna unmatch with her.
Don't do it.
me
I have to.
What if you're
I'm
missing out on
scared
real
that-
love?
And what if you piss her off with this move? That's the thing I'm scared about.
Oh,
Like,
my-
Don't
play
do
it
that. She's
cool.
right. Nikki's right.
Did you
Yeah,
already
but
write?
she's gonna listen to this.
No.
We have too much fucking details
We're gonna cut
already.
out the main details.
You want to cut out all of it?
Not the main details.
And like, if I stabbed someone, I would kind of want them to tell me they knew.
Like a flex.
That is a good point. I think she is not trying to hide this. I think she is putting enough information out there. So should you know, like she wants to be accepted. She
And if
wants-
anyone's gonna accept her, Bobby
Bobby.
Lee will accept her.
You know what?
I think that the arousal of that you felt when you found out about this is too much to deny yourself. Why did you learn something about yourself in getting turned on by hearing about that she's a she brutally stabbed someone?
Stab.
Well,
Brutally stabbed.
so the deal is this,
What is that? Why did that turn you on?
and I think that the danger of like me dying,
Yeah.
right? Also something I don't know. I don't know what
rush.
that's about.
The rush.
But that put it to the tilt.
It's so interesting. You got to get the whole story. Go out on a date.
I think so.
You
I think
so?
she's honest about this. I think she had a bad like it just was 7 years ago. You can really
She's like a
recover.
nice girl.
It seems like it.
She's so
Yeah.
excited to meet you. That
Yeah.
that enthusiasm too of like, is this really you? Does that do something for you?
Yeah.
Because when guys have that for me, I'm like, oh God,
Oh,
you're putting
really?
me on a pedestal. Like I'm not gonna live up to this. Is this really Nikki? Oh my God! Like I'm just.
Well, initially, there's been some matches I've had where they've said, I know, I only said yes to this because I think I'm being catfished.
Right.
And I go, well, then I'll message you on Instagram where I'm verified, and then they'll unmatch with me.
Well,
It happened 3 times.
They just want to know that
they'd
they
rather-
can get it, and
Yeah.
then they're too scared.
Yeah.
It's that girls do this a lot. I want to say that the canceling because you're feeling sick or all these things. It's not because they're like, I don't like that guy. I'm not attracted to that guy. I've done it before because I'm just so nervous of intimacy with someone. Honestly, like pursuing a new relationship, starting over. You don't know what that girl's getting out of. So I always would like to tell. I would like to tell guys that get canceled on a lot because I know that happens on these apps. You get unmatched. It's not that the girl isn't into you because I have been before, but I'm just too scared.
Is that what it is?
Also, it's like
Yeah.
just the idea. For me, what's really daunting is when a guy's like, hey, let's go do this. And I've never met him before. I don't know what his voice sounds like. Remember when I first met you, I was like, we got to talk on the phone because I'm not.
Oh, it took
so
forever.
smart.
It took forever.
Right, but that's only because like I get really nervous. So like
I do
I'm better in a
too.
group setting. So how I've done it historically is like my friends and I are out at this place. Why don't you stop by?
Always.
I
That's
did
what I
that.
do.
The
And-
karaoke night.
That's
Yes,
great.
Yeah.
That's
So
exactly.
she had a carrier nugget,
So it was
and I went
comfortable
there.
for her to get to know you, and it was like in a friend environment.
Right, no pressure.
The pressure of a date where it's like we're gonna meet, we never met before, and we're gonna decide based on this dinner if we're gonna have sex and maybe get married someday is an immense amount of pressure. Even the sex part, even if I want to have sex, or it's just like I want to start as friends, and then I want to decide when it should escalate to sex feelings, But I don't like sitting down with someone being like, "Are we gonna have sex or not?" Let's just be
Right.
like, "Can we be friends or not?" And then where can it go?
Right. But I also think that people should invite their dates to be to be around their friends pretty early
Yeah.
on, because I think your friends can also catch red flags that maybe you're not catching, and I also think it's a great way to observe them without the pressure of being face to face constantly. So they're kind of in this like room, like rotating around people, and you're like sitting back and like watching. I prefer that. I feel safer in that setting. But I did go out on a date with a girl.
You did in Hawaii.
I
Wait,
did.
recently?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was
Wait, have you dated women before?
I've been sexual with women, but never date women.
Wow.
So I went on. It was so different. It was like the whole like, are we gonna have sex or not? The conversation like happened really quickly. She was like, I was like, I'm not really looking for anything long term. I really just got out of relationships. Like, oh, neither do I. And it was almost established really early on that there was like, okay, like we're both on the same page. It was no fuss.
but is there sexual tension, or is that just hanging out with a girl?
But it did feel at the end like my I felt at the end of it all. I think it could have been.
But
a
you
guy
never hooked
or a
up with her.
girl. Yeah, but I don't think
So
I'm
it's a
ready
friend.
to. I think my body's still pretty closed off to that whole thing.
So you just wanted to see
See
what it would
where I
be like
was
going
at.
on a date with a woman with no expectations of sex or a relationship.
And she was perfect. She was like gorgeous. She was.
Was
great.
it flirty?
It was
you
flirty, but it was fun. I just don't think that I'm ready to just have like full blown casual sex.
Yes.
That was
Why can't guys do that?
what.
Like, why can't guys just like meet a guy and go, let me see.
Wait,
Try
other
it,
guys
but-
meeting other guys.
Other guys? Why not?
I feel like I feel like there are a lot of men that in a different society, right? That they would explore that if there wasn't the social,
Absolutely.
thing attached to it. Like like if Brad Pitt, for instance, if I was on Raya, I've imagined this, and Brad Pitt was.
This show is sponsored by DraftKings Casino. Download the DraftKings Casino app now and sign up with promo code TigerBelly and play $5 to get $100 in casino credits.
Happy Hanukkah, happy hello,
Happy holidays.
happy everything. I usually get depressed during this time of year, but I can get myself out of it really quick.
Oh, that's good. How do you do it?
Ram Dass.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it so cold in here?
Because it's 'tis the season,
I
baby.
Ram Dass it, and
What does Ram Dass say? We're all just trying to walk each other home.
I don't know what he's actually saying. I just like more of the music because you go on your Spotify,
Yeah.
you hear, and then you hear crackling of fire.
Yeah.
He goes, hello. And at that point, I'm like, I'm already in.
Yeah, but what is it about?
I'm
that speaks to you?
going to say this, and I really believe this is true, okay? Is the observer, right? So my thoughts on who I am.
Okay.
So it's like when I'm thinking stuff, it's just my brain doing what it does. It's a muscle that does that, right? But I observe what I'm thinking. So it's like what I do is I try to shut that part off.
I don't think you're supposed to not shut or turn it on. You're just supposed to observe.
I observe it.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
shut down, dog. Because whatever you're thinking right now is cray cray. I get so like.
No, but you're not supposed to judge the thoughts. You're supposed to just sit with it, like allow all the good and bad to kind
Yeah.
of pass through you.
Yeah.
But not engage too deeply with any of it. Just be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Good or bad.
It's also my brain isn't on my side.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, it's like my enemy.
Mine too.
So what I do is like when I think negative things, I think of somebody else. This guy named Raul.
Oh my God, I just named my pimple Raul.
Yeah, they're all Raul, the bats.
I have a back pimple right now. I swear to you.
Yeah, Raul.
Raul.
So Raul Jimenez. So
Yeah.
there's this guy he has a goatee.
Mine's Castro.
And so I imagine Raul telling me the things that I'm thinking about myself. And then I look at Raul and I go, because if the things that I think about myself, if somebody else was saying it to me, I would think that guy was a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Right? So so I'm trying to treat myself better. So it's like, I imagine Raul saying it. You know what I mean? You're like, you fat fuck. You have no talent. You know what I mean? You suck. I go, shut up, Raul. Raul's like, what are you going to do about it? I go, nothing.
Were you ever told that as a kid? Like, were you ever told, like, hey, you fat fuck, you're ugly, you're short, you're this and that? Or did someone ever say that? Did you hear anyone say that to you out loud?
There was a guy named Art Kimball.
I knew it.
So Art Kimball, and it was, I remember the day. It was Mark Gold and Art Kimball. This is middle school, and we were in the library. And I guess they had gone to some class because they were in the same class, and they came up to me and goes, they go, it's survival of the fittest, man. We learned that. And I go, okay. And they're like, yeah, so you wouldn't survive
Why?
because you're the weakest of the humans. To me,
Why did he say you were weak?
because I'm weak.
You're not.
I know. I was smaller than them.
Oh, because
And you know what I mean? And I'm not like, I'm not buff. I'm little.
Yeah.
I'm Korean American, you know. But I remember them telling them like survival of the fittest. You're gonna die.
It's so funny to me how when I ask
I'm gonna
every
die?
like grown man the same question I just asked you, and there's always an Art Kimball in their childhood.
Yeah.
And the answer is always this, like, oh yeah, Bethany so and so in like the 5th grade said I look like a frog, and like that became like his adult internal voice, like I look like a frog, I look like a frog. So he has this self-loathing that stems back from like Art Kimball or Bethany from 4th grade. And I think that never goes away because like we're such like our brains are such like sponges when we're that age.
Yeah.
That it like shit just hurts so bad.
It
Like I
hurts so
remember
bad.
I had a Paul John Keener. Do you want to hear what Paul John Keener did to me?
No.
Everyone was like, we had this like Halloween fair, and you know, like everyone started painting each other's faces and chasing around your crush and then painting their face, and it was such a great time. And I was like, this is my shot. I have a crush on this boy. So I turned around and I was about to like paint his face, I'm like, hey, Paul John, let me paint your face. He was like, fuck off.
Really? Oh my god! I wanted to say that to you so much.
And then honestly,
off,
I must have been like in the 2nd grade or something.
Oh.
Even like talking about it, like I feel it in my chest.
Oh my God.
Like, makes me sick. The rejection of it all, because I was like,
Yeah.
let me paint your face. Like this is my moment. And he was like, fuck off. And he said it in such a "you're ugly" kind of way.
That happened with Julie Rogelstad.
Why? How?
Julie Rogelstad.
Jugie?
Julie.
I
Julie- her
would have been so happy if her name was Jugie.
Julie Rogelstad. So
You deserve that name, bitch.
I was with Mark Golden again. It's not Mark Golden again.
Yeah.
Then after he said survival of the fittest,
Yeah.
then he became my friend after that. He felt bad about
Oh my
it.
God, that's just Stockholm syndrome of you to like love your abuser.
Yeah. No, it was Art Kimball that was mainly doing it. Anyway.
Okay.
So I remember we were at we were at Julie Rogelstad's house. And she was what's so funny? Yeah, and she worked at McDonald's later. And anyway, I'll tell you that later. So she did.
Was the McDonald's thing super important though?
It's so important.
Okay.
McDonald's is so important because it's sort of like my
Okay. Yeah.
So I was at, and she made out with me
Okay.
in the bathroom, and then the Monday
Julie Rogelstad
she
did?
yeah.
Okay.
And then that Monday I was telling people about it, like
Oh,
I made out with because when you first hook up, you tell everybody.
How were you saying it though? Like
I made out with Julie Rogelstad.
Like out loud?
Yeah. And then her friends came up to us and we talked to Julie and she said you didn't.
you know what? You deserve that.
Why?
You
She's a liar.
No,
She's a liar. And she worked at McDonald's in your face.
that's a great.
Years later, after high school, right? I went to a McDonald's, and she was there working behind the counter.
Oh, so she has a job.
I guess, yeah. I was working at the Del
Sounds like a
Taco.
responsible adult to me.
I was working at the Del Taco, and I thought we were better.
Wait, let me just say that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you weren't supposed to kiss and tell. You weren't supposed to announce it in the hallways.
I was fucking 12 years old. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay. My first
I'm all
kiss.
messed out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
My first kiss was Matthew Tan.
Yeah.
And
Matthew Chan.
Tan.
Oh.
Tan. I was 10 years old, but it was just one of those kisses like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, after I like kissed him,
Yeah.
like maybe 2 hours after,
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, I don't want to be your girlfriend anymore. And like, I straight up like dumped him because I felt kind of like sick. Like
Why?
I don't know. I just felt icked out about something. I mean, I was too young, you know?
You're his Julie
I was,
Rogelstad.
yeah. I was that for him.
Everyone's somebody's Julie Rogelstad.
And I remember like his mom like trying to like comfort him at the swim meet we were at,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
me feeling like, why am I supposed to feel bad for? And everyone was like, you made Matt cry, and I was like,
oh, you bitch.
I don't like him anymore.
Evil lady.
I know.
Yeah, you owe him amends.
You
You gotta blow him. You gotta blow him.
I don't want to blow. No, he was really cute. He grew up to be like a hot adult.
Oh wow,
too.
wow.
Yeah, so he won.
I don't know what happened to Julie Rogelstad, but and then there's another one, Megan Stallard.
Oh, what's with Megan?
And she was another one I made out with one time, and then she denied it years later. I mean, not years later, like 3 months later. And I remember that's when Sinead O'Connor's "Nothing Compares to You" came
Oh,
out.
so good.
So I was at this Toyota like brown station wagon that my parents bought me, and it was coming on the radio, and I thought of Megan Stallard, and I literally started crying, listening to "Nothing Compares to You."
You are such.
The best.
You're the. I want to hold you.
Why?
Because like that feeling that you just described to a Sinead O'Connor song is truly like the most relatable thing you've ever said. Like I don't think anyone's heard that song and not cried in their brown Toyota before.
That song is so good.
By Prince, by the way.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I'm tired of it. I've heard his version.
Yeah.
It's Sinead O'Connor.
Okay.
He might have wrote it and done the melody.
Yeah, but she did it strong.
But that's her song. Fuck you, Prince, for that one thing.
Well, for creating the song.
No, great song. But I'm tired of that. Oh, you know who wrote that?
But even to this day, that song.
It's like that song, Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Oh, you were really wrong about something, by the way.
Oh my God, here we go.
You tried to tell me that somebody, it was like a Junior Mervin song. It's like Police and Thieves. And you were like, this is a Clash song. And I was like, no, it's like Junior Mervin. And you were like, no, it's the Clash. You don't know your history. And I was like,
you want to go? You want to go? How about Enya fucking Enigma? You want to go Enya Enigma then? Or what? Because I can go there too, bitch.
We already did go there.
Yeah. All right. Let's not do that anymore.
I confuse Enigma with Enya, which is like the worst thing I could do to a Bobby Lee because like
I Googled it. I go, in your face.
Enya is like his his freaking queen.
Yeah. Enya's the best.
Yeah, I've since been educated.
Yeah, you're bad.
No, I just had a freaking brain fart.
But you were adamant about it. Like, you would bet your life on it was Enigma. You would have bet. I remember the car ride. You bet your life. I swear to Bobby. I swear to God, Bobby. I'm the. You know what I mean? It was fucking your shit, dude. What are you doing?
Remembered.
I got a call from a random number, so I thought it was somebody. So.
Oh my God, you're freaking me out right now. Anyway.
Hi, Googie. Hi, Googie.
He's so sweet, Googie.
He's always been sweet.
Oh, can I ask you? I was going to call you the other night, and you're going to be mad. You're going to say no. I'm going to say ask you anyway.
Okay.
Okay, but so what Googie does now, 24/7, he just waits by the back door. He wants to go outside.
I know. I've seen him.
And I was going to propose an idea to you.
This is a co-parenting question.
Yeah.
You're asking me in front of everyone.
Just let him go out there.
Absolutely not.
By himself.
Absolutely not. Unsupervised? No. There are coyotes that hop our fence constantly.
I think he can survive it.
Bobby, please, God, don't.
God damn you.
He's okay.
He sits there all day long longing for the fucking life and excitement.
He's not going to be an outdoor cat. Outdoor cats in this area are dead cats.
This guy's a scrapper, though, you know?